welcome once again to the greatest show ever. Today we have an awesome show. We are doing some gluing. Yes, these are some Chaos Marauders that I just got on eBay. Yes, Evil Bay or whatever you want to name it. And we will put them together. Some shoulder pads and some armor, and then we have, no, this is something else. Yes, so we will work to them now, and after it we will paint our great Romans. Yes, these fellows. Sadly, these got some corny like shade to it as well. I am trying to figure it out what's the problem, because they're kind of corny like sandy on top when I'm spraying them. Maybe it's due to the different, maybe the color like dries too fast, it's too dry, I don't know. So we will see about that. Now when I look at them, I see most of those fellows are a bit sandy. So, no, well, that's kind of sad, but we need to paint them anyway. So we're gonna paint them, but first we will glue something together, right? So we have 4 of these because I have some here that I need to paint, and we will do them later. This is someone I'm very proud of. I chopped his horns off and I made this 2 skull mace. Huh? You know, you give a bit love to them and they will give it back to you. So this is I have 15 of them, so I will either buy one more or redo this fellow. This is the captain, right? So maybe I will redo him, or I will try to get another, just one, then I have 20, that should be enough. Because 19 with the boss is rather a strange number to have, right? You don't see any many packs or boxes with 19 knights or 19 spearmen. It's an odd number. You keep it round and simple. So okay, let's toss them up here and stir them up. We are aiming for the one-handed and shield like this. So we have some heads to choose from. We can chop this hair of one of them and make them totally bald. That would be fun. Hands, no flails, because flail is two-handed. I think 2-hand flail, right? Yes. I mean these are not in my calculation right now. Maybe later. So I have 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. No, sorry, 4. 4. Now let's see if I have 4 small arms here as well. 1, 2. 2 arms. Here's the 3rd one. But there are 4. So where's the 4th? I am being bucket. I don't like it. I don't like, because on the picture it was 3 small arms. And or 1, 2, 3. No, one is holding the flail with one hand. You see? It was my fault. I can do failure as well. It's as simple. I'm just a human being. Homo sapiens sapiens. So these flails are for later. Now we will have 1, 2, 3. Come on, 3. 3 shield armor. We need 4. Well, we can demolish this one. Now, 1 hand, 2 hand, 3 hands. You see them here? I'm lining up the right hand. Right hand. Oh, we have a left hand. Nice. So we have 5 left hand, and they are not having going to two-hand. How do you say? Weapons in 2 hands. Maybe not. 2 two one-handed weapons, or two weapons, no two-handed weapons, two weapons. Tongue twister. Okay, so we have the heads, the skulls, and the shoulder pads, and the cloaks and stuff like that. So we'll put them out here so you can see it. Is like squeezing out the ketchup on McDonald's. Okay, splendid. Now we have our lovely tools here. We will do the first of all, we'll chop them off nicely because we still have some mold spikes here somewhere. And then we will do like this. I will need more light, so I will bring in the light so I see what I'm doing here. Yes, and meanwhile we can tell you about my project that is with my fellows. I have such a nice and interesting idea. It's gonna be narrative playing with they will have equal points when they fight each other and when they fight some other obstacle that's popping up. The thing begins that you will receive, or your Lord receives the information about an ancient artifact. Yes, ancient artifact of life. Yes. It says that it will call back, not call back someone from the dead. Not summon, call back, all right? So it's not raising dead, so you raise like your uncle that is dead, like sitting in your chair like full skeleton. Raising back from dead. You need to do a ritual, right? So, and they will have, they will get this information about the same time, and then they will choose if they will march an whole army onto the spot, or they will send out scouts. Of course, the scouts will come there first. If both of them send out scouts, they will meet each other at the same time, right? So there's going to be a pre-battle, pre-phase, when they fight a bit, see who's winning, and after the next turn, turn 1. So the first turn is like -1, 0, 2 turns, and then the first turn both armies appears on the battlefield, right? And he who is winning can deploy, he has the initiative, right? So he deploys first or second or whatever he's choosing, all right? Or he can do that, he can send one of them 6 inches forward, right? So there's 2 options. Even he won't have the initiative, but he will force Mars, we can say, a unit extra 6 inches from the settled line, right? So, and it's due to the fact that they're force marching, they cannot do anything, and they appear really, really quickly. So the skirmish, the scouts won't have the chance to see them, right? So you can say, or the fog of war or whatever. So that's the thing. Now they are fighting, and we see who's winning. The man who wins takes the, of course, the magical, but here comes nice but yeah, no buts. No, he wins. He turns around and he's marching home back. Now the other one wants to retreat it, right? So this is scenario 2, and there will be 3 tables. 3 tables. 3 tables, and yes, 3 tables. I must change the map. I can show you the map here. You see, this is the map. I can talk about the map a little bit. Like, just me take it forth so I see what I'm talking about. Okay, you see the map here, right? You see the like 4 squares that are a bit brighter or darker or whatever you say, stronger in color, right? So these are the 4 battlefields, right? We have 1 battlefield in front of the High Elf Tower, and 1 in front of the Keep, the dwarf keep, right? So the two keep, and then you have a left side and a right side. Now the first scenario will be at your right side. Maybe I'm telling you, is the upper one with the mountain and layer, whatever. And now you can see some icons. Right to the lower left, you see a big, nice little castle, or well, not so much castle, but a town. Okay, and then you see at the bottom you see a tent, maybe orc tent, you never know. Then you see a worm hole kind of thing, right? A tunnel beneath the mountains, right? So it goes in, and then you go with a black, little red curved line and go out. Right, so this is a quick way from one battle to another. Now the first battle is at the other part of the thing right here, and the other one, and then he who wins take it home. Now the other one will try to fight it back, of course. So if the elves win, then the dwarves will attack, and they will have three ways to charge. They can go upward in the middle toward the keep. They can swirl around and attack from the side, right? Or they attack from the other side, right? And it's therefore in this way where to your enter, right? So if you march from the left side, like towards the town and upwards, you will come up on the left side of the battlefield, and you're a bit closer. You could even split your armies, yes, my dear fellows, or you can send out scouts and block them. That's interesting. So Warhammer comes up in the middle, straight ahead, the elves, and then you have the left side, right side. So they're very, very nice. And now there is a little bit of clue. While they are fighting, right, in the third phase, they will meet an chaos marauding horde. Oh my god, awesome! That's awesome. Which have heard about and they will hop up from somewhere. And if they're fighting on the left side or right side, they will hop on the opposite, right? So they can choose to ally each other up, and they will pop on the third turn. No, because the dwarves move really slow. So let's say fourth, right? Fourth, 5, 6, right? And then the battle continues on the seventh turn. Okay? And when I calculate, right, they will have about the same amount, because they have been chopped each other for 3 turns. Cannons firing, arrows flying. So maybe they lost a unit or two each other. So they will be weaker. But remember, they can always break the alliance, as they are treacherous bastards they are. So they could be doing this fight when they are fighting for 2 turns, and then you turn and backstab your friend, and then you win the game. It's up to them how they do it. Or they can be very gallant and fight. Yes. Another story. The one that wins the first battle will meet up with some mighty and honorous fellows that is charging, right? The people from the town. As they march, right? They march from the town, from the mountain with the old dwarf kind of hole. Let's take some brew here. Yerba mate. Oh, it's hot. They will. Oh my God! I just spilt. They will charge. They will marching backwards. Right. For example, if they win easily, then we will have like fifth. We are talking about 1,000 points each, right? So the battle, and maybe you have 800 or 500 points. Now you meet an army with 700 points. All right. That's an honest and grave marching army from the city. That's the Bretons, right? They want this for the Holy Grail. They think this is the Holy Grail, by the way. So they will charge and meet up with the fellow. Now, so this is the one that's start, right? So there is a battle. If he loses, then the chavel or the chalice or how you call it will end up in the town. So both need to retake it. Ah, that's clever of me. You know, I'm thinking. Now, if he manages to fight them off, he can proceed either up to his tower or down to his fortress, depending if it's the dwarves wins or the elves wins. Now, on the second turn, there will be one defending, one charging, right? Because you're defending chalice, the other one is attacking. So this is the first battle. Now the second battle is away. The third battle will be, as they march out, they will found, if the dwarves, they will charge. They will meet up, of course, the mighty orcs. Horde, equal battle, so he must win there, and then he will charge, or maybe a bit smaller. Oh, we can say they come in waves, right? It's harder for if he loses all the points, like coming up with 122 points against army 1000 that is fortified, can be a bit difficult. So the orcs will attack in waves. The same with the marauder, but we're going to change the marauder. The marauder is coming against the chalice, or not? Or maybe we need a third army. Box. Ah, we need a third army. Yes. And what do we have? We need lizardmen. God damn it, the lizardmen. Ah, I have some lizardmen. I will need to have another lizardman. Okay, that's right here. The chaos will be at the end battle when they are fighting, so they will just pop up in a portal. Now, when the elves are charging backwards, retreating, they will meet. They will face lizardmen coming up from the jungle, right? So, and when the dwarves attacking, they will meet the orcs. Now. Here it is. When the attacker choose to attack with an army, in the old tunnel there is a dwarf's brother, cousin, sister, husband, friend that lives here, but he's a rogue. He's gone wild, so he's attacking. Here is a small dwarf force. I have a small dwarf force, and he will face off each other in the tunnels. So that's another interesting story. So if there is that the dwarves has it and the elves takes the shortest cut, there will be a brave brother that will protect him. If there is the other way around, that the dwarves lose the first battle and they are going for the elves, then his brother-in-law's husband, somebody is rather jealous about them having chalice and want to retake it and think this is a perfect trap in those tunnels. So the tunnel battlefield will look like 3 corridors, right? Not so wide, not so broad, but 3 corridors, grayish. So I need to do that. Okay, so it's get my hands of a lizard army, paint up a special model of a table that you only can fit like 2 armies in next to each other, and that are marching up. So I need to do this table, right? That could be interesting. But back to the gluing, okay? Because I lost track of it. Okay, so we take this map away so you can see what I'm doing. Awesome. Now, let's see here. What do we have more? Where's the chest I was rubbing? Okay, here you are. Maybe with the scalpel it comes a bit faster, because it's more bendish like. Okay, this is good. Now continuing a bit here and here. And now remember, as I always tell my friend, remember that these are not exponents. I'm not promoting any, like, no one will see those miniatures up close. Only I will, or maybe my sons with some pointy fingers. You know, one of my sons broke a shield like 2 days ago, and he hid it between the paints. Anyway, so this is this one. Now we will chop it here. Nice, easy. Let's chop. I don't wonder. I want this one goes. They bend and turn like very easy. Like this. Like this. So let's do some dirt. And we're doing like this. So now, meanwhile, I take a break. I will because my yerba mate is ending up. It's at the end of its lifetime. It's cold now, so I need to refill it. And we see each other in a second. Or I can do like I can scrub these, and then I will start record so you can see me actually glue these things together instead of looking at this while I'm scrubbing it away. Make them nice fellow chaps from the north. Yes. Okay, so see you in a bit, gents and ladies, or ladies and gents. And we can talk. I think if I manage to get my action right, it will go very good with all the ideas, except for I need suddenly to have a lizard army. Where the hell do I get my hands on a lizard army? You know, the lizardman. Do I have the book even? I think I have a book. So this is good. And then I can show you something in the next episode that I'm very proud of that I got my hands on. Actually, so like this is nice, very good. So we have 2 torso. Well, see you in a sec. Welcome back. Hi. So we are ready with the glue, and we have scrubbed our guys. Okay, so we have weapons, we have a mantle like capes and stuff, tunics. So let's start with this gun. This one. So we have 2 axes and 2 corp neb or hackets, or how they call them in English. Start with the torso. Maybe this one will have a little bit like twisted torso. That could be nice. It could be, yes. So let's hope the glue is with us today. The power of the glue. We take this chubby one, and he will be a bit turned toward his side. Like this. That's good. That's good. That's very good. You see? A bit twisted. Like, they're a bit muscular, you know, like small Arnold Schwarzeneggers. How Arnold Schwarzenegger looked in the womb of his mother. Bulked up. So now we put the head, and this one, he will have this long hair beard guy looking a bit upwards towards Odin or some other chaos god. Yes, and he will have a toss like a hair. This thing, I will glue it. This little part here, okay? So we can zoom in a bit more, so you can see. Well, that's my fingers. Come on, zoom in. Hello. This is maximum? Oh, okay. Like this, right? Yeah, well, anyway, I think you saw it. So the other one will have a skull on his... and he will, strangely enough, be turned the other way. A bit. So we have a motion. That's a bit unnatural, though. And he will have his head with no beard. We have a bald guy. This one could be the bald guy. You see? Oh my god, this guy looks very strange. Oh, so big muscular man. It's frightening me. Now we have this one with a bit of a fur. Yes, and fur, and he will just be as twisted as Arnold. And he will have a head with the beard. And two-horned man. I think that. Oh yes, very masculine. Look at him. Oh. So, this is the Valhalla dude. Valhalla. And this is the one that is a bit scary because I think his head is a bit too small for his broad shoulders. So they're coming up nice. And let's see here, how can we do this one? Well, what can we do? We can only have one left. And he will be like this, also a bit twisted. And we'll see where through he will look. Left, right, straight up. No, he will just be a bit twisted. Looks nice. Huh? Yeah, they're coming. Nice. Very nice. Now, let's see, which one did we paint here? The Valhalla guy. He will have one axe and a shoulder. Well, I have some shields here, right? So let's chop them off real nice and quickly here, so you can see it. And they are, I think that they are nicely done, these fellows, right? Because they have lots of nice details, and like this one, for example. Then you know they're covered with cloth or with leather, right? But underneath you can see the wood. So it is a wooden shield. That's nice. That's nice. So we have this one. Just rim them off a bit. Yeah, like this. So this one is done. With is rather spiky there. And this one with the 3 crosses of chaos. Come on. Yes, something like this. Nice. And where's the other one? Ah, here you are, my dear friend. So crubbing here. Gently, not too hard, because we don't want to destroy the surface of the model. Actually, I just did what I shouldn't have done, because if you is a bit stiff on the hand, I don't know if you can see it, there will be small jacks here, like hacks into the shield. So you need to be more careful. Now, where's the other shield? Here you are. This one is a bit grim. It's like from the Walking Dead, right? 2 or 3. The Book of Dead. Maybe it was what they was aiming for. And here's the other one. Yes. Now, that's good. So we have 3 shields. I know. Here's the one. This one is rather interesting. It's a head on a rope. Now the thing is, I wonder what kind of is it a man? Is it an orc? It looks a bit orcish, but you cannot be sure due to the fact that it's bit decayed, right? So you don't know if there's the features of an orc, a small one. Actually, the rear part is a bit scary, because like anatomically is his spine and his larynx. Okay, these dirty guys. Yes, this Valhalla guy. He will, of course, hold his axe high. Like this. Because he is really Valhallan. Chosen by the gods of Chaos or Valhalla or whatever faction you play. Try to do not dislocate his shoulder. Yeah, let's put the camera a bit up here, so I don't need to bend over so much. Ah, well, a bit dislocated, but it's okay. Yes, this Valhalla dude. Oof. I can use it in for Saga, maybe not. Now, shield arm. Where do we have him? He can hold his shield downwards a bit. Yes, I think that's a good idea. Because then we can paint easy his face. Like this. And he will have the scary shield. Of course he will. Because he's this Valhalla cool dude guy. And a cape. A small cape. Like this. See it? No, you don't. A bit cape-like thing here. Okay? Yeah, this looks good. Nice cape. Oh, that's good. So, but then we can't paint his fur on the back. No, it's okay, because the thing that he will be a bit covering up a small disproportion part of him. So, something like that with the glue, not too much. Less is more. Like this. Yeah, this is good. Look. Nice. Oh, clumsy fingers. I don't have the most Dexter-like fingers in the world. I am a bit clumsy and huge of myself. Like Goliath. Or Gulliver in the Gulliver's Travel. Gulliver, or how you pronounce his name. Okay, now we need to swirl his shield a bit downwards. Yes, you can feel the Viking breeze on his hair and he's flaying around. Okay, so we put. I only have these kind of square bases that are 25 by 25 millimeters. So we need to accept that they will have a crack in the bottom. Haha. Now this one. What do we want from him? He can. I think all of them should be less. Well, this has a huge like horn, so there's no chance for me to put a shield up there. But we will try. We will try. He need to have an axle, a shoulder pad, or is he too cool guy for it? Let's see which one can fit. So this one perhaps. Big hands boy. I want to figure out, is it this? It's like this way, isn't it? Like this. Let's turn this a bit so you see me better when I sit here and glue them. Okay, so while I do this, I will maybe put up the tempo a bit so we go a bit faster, and then I will show them all up, and I think we will cut it for tonight because it's rather late. It takes a while to do this like thoroughly. As a break, I will drink a yerba mate, and then I will speed it up for you boys, and afterwards in the background you will hear maybe me talking. That's a new feature we will add to this series. A speed about 5 or 10, so you see my hands be really quick. I'm not that quick in the real life, and you will hear my voice. Right now you see some dudes here. Let's swirl it around a bit, like this, like that. So now we can do it a bit, so you see a bit more of the board. When I now this one is drying up, so we want, what kind of shoulder pad do we want to add on this fellow? The skull, like, oh, he will look real grim with the, but it's too big. So I think we'll go with this one, or just a shoulder marine pad. No, it's not worthless. It's worthless. So these three are well. Where's the fourth one? Here's the fourth one. Well, the fourth one has the rim. No, it's too big. So the only one that can fit is this one. So while I'm doing this, see you. Well, you can hear me.
Hi and welcome. So this is the new part in our series that I'm narrating the gluing. I had some problems with the microphone, so I will try to make it a bit louder. Or if not, then I will maybe, I can't make it a bit louder. Am I here now? Now you can hear me, or you don't. Let's see here if I can talk like this. Maybe it sounds like I'm having a muff on my microphone, but that's not the thing. Anyway, well, I will try to yell a bit. Let's try again. So, welcome. We are gluing up here these Chaos Marauders, and while we'll do that, we will try to have fun as we do it. Now, this fellow had some problems with the arm because it was slipping down, so I needed to put some extra glue there, and I used the shoulder pad skull there just to cover up the old amount of glue that I used. Now we have another gun in the second horned fellow. We will have the axe high, I imagine. Yes, actually I do. Um, Now we will try to. Oh, we do the same thing here. We put the shoulder pads instead of the shield. That's clever. You see, you involve when you do such a things. Now the shields are on this fellow, and he will have a cape later on. But I wait for him to dry up a bit. Now the bold guy. Now I just think of the form or the height of the shield while I'm gluing the hand. I'm thinking like a step in front, a step further forth. So I'm thinking of where to put the hand if I want the shield high or low, and such like this, because the shield is rather big part of the miniature as you look in the front. Now the Valhalla guys get his last piece of puzzle here on top of him. We will this is the hair thing that's coming up from the top of his head. First, I managed to glue it on the wrong side, so it blew like the opposite way as his beard. So I managed to correct that. Had some problem with the axe as well. While I glue that part on, there you can see it. Everything is blowing in the right way. So while this guy is drying, I managed to put his shoulder pad on, and then I finish up with the shield. The shield got the shoulder pad got in a bit in the way, but the glue managed to catch the shoulder pad and the shield, so it's an extra point of reinforcement there. Now a bit of a cloak, or half cloak, or whatever you call them. It it's a rather good fit actually for the miniatures, so it's good. Yes, this one is done. The boulder-headed guy. Now we will just glue them up on the bases and they are done. Sadly, I don't have any full bases. I have this split up, third one. Uh, so this is what I use. Anyway, they will be covered in some pigment when I do the basing after I paint it. So yeah, this is more or less the two are done. And then and as you see the front, the shield is rather big part of the miniature. You don't see the stomach. You see like a half a leg, the light left legs. So it's in my opinion rather important to have good position on the shield, right? Not too high, not too low, and have about the same height on every model. Of course, you can have some exceptions just to have like this living kind of thing on the unit, so you don't overdo it. So
Okay, so we are done now. As you see, he don't want to collaborate with me. Let's make him a bit steadier with some glue. Yes, he's starting to flip forward. Yes, so we can zoom in a bit. Yes, this is my 4 great warriors. That was fun. I like the hair on that one, the Valhalla guy. We have a big fellow with a small head there. That one that they want to collaborate. We have 2 horned guys here, and with the special shield as well. And the shoulder pads came out really good, I think. Good height, good size for each of those fellows. What else? We have some cloaks on some people, like this one. Came out to go okay. And the one that is fairly has a very nice cloak that is very nicely fixed or good. So just we will let them dry. These we will put aside because these are very important for me. Importante. These 4 flails, or how do you pronounce it? We put them here, so we have everything in the same spot, and the spare parts we put here at the same size spot. So they are there, and here are the other ones, right? The other fellows. So we can make a unit. Just push them a bit. I think he's glued in. So we have these. Maybe I will zoom out. We have the colored one, the painted already one. So yes, and these are, as you see, some of them are already like second life fellows. So we maybe need to clean them up. Now just don't mix people up. Let's see. Oh, we have an. Now this one, is this an orc head? What do you think? I don't know where did this one came from. It's maybe an orc.
We can work out the size of this monument. The ditch is also the most likely place to find Anglo-Saxon.
Well, he had something in a hand. No, this is definitely an orc thing. Oh well. So these are the 20. We have 2 bold ones. The standard bearer. Let's zoom out a bit here so you see.
It's weird. You never actually ever think it's going to happen to you.
I forgot to put the sound down. Okay, so we try to. We can't really do 3 lines because we're missing 2 if we wanted to do 3 lines. 7, I think, it's a good number. But we do like this. Then this is interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's the? Here's the one. Haha. This one is modified as well. I chopped off his horns off a bit. Okay, so here we will put him there. And here's this fellow. So we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this 18, 19, 20, 21. So we actually need 2 more. So we have 21. I think 21 is a good because 7 man white is and 3 lines deep is rather good. So we will put the glue here. And if I will try to find 2 other fellows that are marauders, but it could be hard to just to find. Oh, come on, twat! My God, they are so. I think the boss looks rather good. When he dries, I will show you him. He's stubborn though. He's out of so we can zoom up, take it up a bit, and then you see him. He's falling over all the time. He's very urging his boys to go forth and bring victory to Chrome, or Kron, or Core. Yeah, Core. Corn, not Chrome. Well, these guys can hail Chrome because they are Chrome-like people. So we can put him here. So this is my command stand, full CP or full command group. Yes, he can stand like this, the blue one, and this one will be painted blue because my son started to paint in blue. So he will have blue, green here, and yeah. He looks like a Smurf. Could be interesting. So we will have him here. And maybe we need, no, he must stand like this. So let's see if we can fit him here somewhere, like there, for example. And the standard bearer next to him. You see it? No, you don't. And we do take some people from this flank and put it here. So this is my group. So we are missing 2 marauders. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah, they look rather good. And 2 more. Yeah, 2 more over here. I'm just swirling the camera all over the place. Sorry for that, guys. Whatever. We just move these guys instead of fiddling with the camera. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This fellow is out of picture there. So we need 2 more here. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. And then we have the all unit ready. So that would be everything for today. Thank you for being here with us today. It was fun. I will try to cut this so you don't, it will be faster in the middle section. And I can talk a bit what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, and hope that I can buy some time from someone. If someone is selling time, I could pay a good amount. If you're selling time, I need 2 hours a day. So it's about in 200 days. So I need 400 hours of time. If anybody is selling time, I'll be more glad to buy it in a rather cheap cost. Because I have so much ideas to do, and I have some other projects, real life project that I want to share with you, like building a room for my gaming. First, I need to finish my wife's yoga studio at my former gaming room. Yeah, that would be everything for today. Thank you for having me here today, and see you again soon, anytime now.